Hi, everybody. My name is Soul Query, and this is the first installment of Soul2Soulz Conversations. Soul2Soulz Conversation is going to be just a sharing of each other's souls, not the superficial public self that we may show everybody, but really touching on topics that are made to touch each other. Because the tagline is empowering lives by engaging souls. And that's what we're going to be doing. So I thought that it was important to start this off with sharing something about me. And for those of you who know me, I can be somewhat a private person. I'm not into telling everybody my business and all of that. But I am a helper, and I'm always there for everybody, doing everything. And then I sometimes realize when I turn around, I feel like who really has my back and who's there for me. And over the years, I feel as though that feeling has increased, especially as I've gotten so caught up with the work that I do with young people and working in schools and social working and all of these things, starting a nonprofit, Soul2Soulz Inc. All of these things where it was like, yeah, they're important, but is it everything? And over time, I just started to realize, I'm by myself. Where are all my friends? Where are the people I used to hang out with? Who calls me to look out? And if I'm not calling, are people calling me? What's going on? So I noticed that the lonelier I got, the more isolated or disconnected I felt with somebody or with people, the more I ate. It was almost the feeling of, I started to feel so empty inside that the only thing I could do was physically fill myself up. And that warmth of food came in. And I just started developing really bad habits of eating really late at night. If I'm watching TV, I'm eating something. If I'm, feel a little bit of hungry, I'm eating something. And I just started watching those pounds pile on. And it was almost as if food became my boyfriend. And then boyfriends were short-lived. It wasn't really a lot of long-term, deep relationships. They'd be months and months, and then it'd be over. And I would be back to eating again. This is something I never shared with anybody. And I'm putting it out there because as I embark on this journey of developing and having Soul2Soulz conversation come to life, I want you to know that I'm willing to be as open as I need to be, because maybe my story will help somebody. So with feeling the way that I've been feeling for years, I started noticing that my self-confidence, my assertiveness, my empowerment, all of these things started to disappear. I felt like the bigger that I look, the weaker people thought that I am. And I just started to feel weak. And I remember working at a particular place, and allowing them to just kind of bully me and belittle me and treat me like I don't know what I'm doing. And it was so painful because it was like I felt like I lost myself. I felt like I lost my power. I felt powerless. But in this last year, I've been working and getting a little bit of my mojo back. As I'm getting a little bit older with weight, it's starting to give me health problems. So last year, I embarked and started the journey of taking the steps to get the bariatric sleeve surgery. And that's a process of laparoscopic surgery where they just cut small incisions in your stomach and use machines to basically cut off the outer layer of your stomach so that it's small and you won't be able to eat as much. And the truth was that my plan was to keep it secret. Like, I wasn't even going to tell my family that I was going to do this because I felt so embarrassed. I felt so weak. Like, how do you go from being an athlete, being in shape, being strong, to this person that ballooned from a sexy, curvy 140, 150 to now, August 21st, you're 285 pounds. And 20 pounds of that was gained just during COVID, just from being inactive, even more inactive. And I just felt like I couldn't take this anymore. Technically, I was going to get the surgery earlier before the COVID hit, and I wasn't able to. But I'm glad in some ways that it made me slow down because I have to get my mind right and do whatever it takes to not ever gain this weight back again. But what I realize is, like, this journey is like, it's a lonely journey because it's something you feel embarrassed about, so you don't want to talk to anybody about it. And then even when you want to talk to somebody about it or you want to ask questions, it's like, well, who do I go to and ask? And people think and get bariatric surgery is really like something you don't announce or talk to people about. And with that, you go through this and there's no one to talk to. Yeah, you have a nutritionist who's telling you what to eat and what to do and all of these things, but who can I talk to? I wanted to talk to a couple of people. I wanted to go to a group where I could just talk about it, and I couldn't find it. So that's what made me say, let go. I'm at the point in my life, I really don't care what people think about me anymore. I don't care. I'm who I am. We all got our strengths. We all got our weaknesses. Nobody's perfect. So guess what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this for myself. I'm going to do this not only because I want to look the way I feel inside, but because I don't want to develop more health problems. Right now I have high blood pressure. I'm pre-diabetic. I have sleep apnea. And literally, if I walk up a flight of stairs, it's like I'm so short of breath. If I try to do exercise right now for even 5 minutes, it's like horrible. And that's going from being an athlete who used to run track till now. It's like I feel like I can't do anything physically the way I want to do it. I just feel heavy. I feel weighed down. It's not about making excuses or anything like that. But I'm just telling you where I am who I am. And I ask that if you've had bariatric surgery, you can connect with me on my social medias. And I'd love to interview people who's gone through this process so that we can have something out there so that people don't feel so alone. Because it's not a good feeling. And at the end of the day, soul to souls, like, we need each other. We need to be there for each other, to strengthen each other, to encourage each other. And the crazy thing is that when I told my brothers and I told some of my friends, they were like, go for it, do it. Look, don't care about what anybody thinks. This is for you. Like, everybody was so encouraging. My mom is a nurse. So being as though she's looking at it from a very medical point of view. Like, anytime you go under anesthesia, it's always a risk. And, I wish you would just, try to lose the weight naturally and all of those things. But I know in her heart, she's saying these things because she cares about me and she doesn't want me to, like this is an elective surgery. It's something I'm choosing. And I know where all of that's coming from. And I know she was really upset when I first told her, but over the weeks, she's kind of, she's been more supportive too. And not that she was never really supportive, but I can sense her fears. And that's what mom and pops do. Like, mom and dads, they get scared and they worry. And that's okay, because at the end of the day, it's because they love you. So, I'm getting my surgery tomorrow morning, or I should say this morning because it's after 12. In a couple of hours, I'm getting my surgery, and I'm going to embark on this journey, and I'm going to share my journey with you. I'm going to send out a message when I'm in the hospital, and I'm going to talk about what I can or can't do now that I have the surgery, what I can or can't eat, and all of these things. I'm just embarking. I'm hoping along the way some people would join me in sharing so that, you could tell me what this is like or how you feel and everything. So I just want to say, thank you for taking a little time to listen to me. I know that all of my good people who care about me will respond and give me encouraging words. And maybe some people will have something negative to say. I don't care. I'm doing what's best for my life. And I hope that you do what's best for yours. And I thank you again for, taking the time to listen to me. And I'm going to keep you on my journey. And we're going to talk to my doctor, Dr. Stephen Carroll, and we're going to keep this going. And I may be contacting some of you just to talk about things that's going on with you that may reach out and empower somebody else's soul, because we all need it. So thank you, everybody. And I'm looking forward to your comments. Peace.